This one's gonna be hard to edit. This one's gonna be a long video, let me just tell you something. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video, but I have a feeling this one might not be so quick. I've wanted to do this video for a long time, but I never knew how to do it because there's just so much for me to talk about. So one thing about me is I love concerts, and I've been to a decent amount of concerts in the last few years or so. And I wanted to like go over the concerts that I've been to, but I'm not gonna like talk about the details of all of them because there's just a few too many for me to do that. So yeah. So my first concert was actually Theory of a Dead Man. It was pretty cool. I was side stage. It's like the good Nickelback. And then I saw Justin Bieber. And then after that I saw Marina and the Diamonds, which was my first general admission concert, and it was a fucking shit show. It was really bad and I was really upset about how the whole thing went, and the next day I didn't go to school because I stayed home to cry. I was so upset. After that I saw the Backstreet Boys, which was Julia's first concert, and then I saw Lorde for the first time, and then I saw Charlie XCX, and then I saw Said the Whale, and then I saw MGMT, which was a weird concert to say the least. It was a lot of fun, but it was fucking weird. And the funny thing is I went from going to an MGMT concert and then the next one being Codaline. It's like super weird pop techno synthesizing. I don't even know the proper words to describe MGMT. And then Codaline, which is like cute and soft and all about love. And then after Codaline was the first time I saw 21 Pilots. I was really close. And then the Josh Dun holding my hand thing happened, but I didn't get to meet them, and I'm pretty sure people did meet them at that show. So the next day, I had to go to school. I couldn't stay home to cry like I did for Marina, because I cried in the morning, and then I went to school looking like shit, and then I came home and just bawled. I cried so loud. I had so many pent up emotions about it, because it was so good, but I also didn't get to meet them, and they just mean so much to me, and I had so much emotions. And then after seeing 21 Pilots, I saw Arctic Monkeys, which was one of the best shows ever. I had a seat for it. It was just so good because I could enjoy it without the hassle of waiting in line all day. And I couldn't really see much, but that was fine. The music was so good. Their light show was awesome. I highly recommend going to an Arctic Monkeys show. And then after that, I saw Panic at the Disco. Okay, this show was amazing. We didn't know who the openers were. Needless to say, we fell in love with them. It was Magic Man and Walk the Moon. We were dancing so hard, and that's 2 opening acts. We weren't exhausted, but the opening acts were so good that if Panic at the Disco didn't come out, we would have been fine. It was that good of an opening act. Brendan Urie shirtless. Oh, and we met these 2 girls who were so fucking cool, and I still follow both of them on Twitter and Instagram. And then we saw them later at the Walk the Moon concert, and it's so cool. I just love meeting people at concerts. So after Panic at the Disco, I saw Lorde for the second time, and that girl is a fucking goddess. I cannot wait for her to put out more music. The children are starving. We need new music. And then after Lorde, I saw Charlie XCX for the second time, and she's so cute. And then I saw Magic Man, who actually headlined with Small Pools, and I wasn't really that into Small Pools because I didn't know who they were. I was just going for Magic Man, but they were really, really good too. I got to meet Alex Kaflo from Magic Man, and he took the cutest fucking picture with me, and I don't understand why he did what he did, but it was so cute, and I'm so thankful that he did. Oh, also, the first time I saw Charlie XCX, I met her too, so that was bomb. Okay, not this kind of bomb, but you know what I mean. So then after I saw Magic Man, I saw Mother. There was, I hope I still have the video, but there was this guy. And the next show, I'm not even sure I'm allowed to count this as a concert, but I went and saw Bo Burnham on his Make Happy tour, and it was hilarious. I've never really been to a comedy show, and he also had an opening act, and that guy was hilarious too. It was so good. It's Bo Burnham. If you don't like Bo Burnham, I'm really sorry, but you're missing out. The next show that I saw was Walk the Moon, and let me tell you something. For most of the shows that I had just stated, I didn't really listen to the opening acts, and each time I was blown away by them. Like Charlie XCX, I got into her because she opened up for Marina, and Magic Man and Walk the Moon opened up for Panic at the Disco, and I just really wish that I knew these bands and artists before going to the show so that I could actually like enjoy the opening act more than I usually would. For Walk the Moon, their opening act was the Griswolds, so I looked them up, and yep, I pretty much became very in love with them. My friends and I were My friends and I were die-hard Griswolds fans by the Walk the Moon concert. So when the Griswolds were opening, we were going hard as shit. We were dancing and screaming the lyrics. As much as I love that experience, I was exhausted. I was telling Julia and Tara, I was like, please watch for me. I might pass out during Walk the Moon because I had just gone way too hard. But yeah, then Walk the Moon was just so good. So good. Again, I want to go into like extreme details of why it was so good, but I still have a lot of my list to go through. We got to meet everybody from the band except Sean, unfortunately. And I'm like, I know, Kevin's so cute. But then when I looked at the picture afterwards, I'm like, holy shit, he's so cute. So then the next concert after that was the Griswolds, like their headlining tour. And that day was so much fun. I met so many cool people. That was like very chill. Like the Griswolds are so chill. Again, I got some cute pictures with everybody from the band. And after the Griswolds, I went to one of the Edgefest shows in Toronto, and performing there was Scott Hellman, the Congos, and Mother. And it was all really, really good. I went mostly just for Mother. During the last song, somebody threw their bra on stage, and then the lead singer from Mother just stopped, and he's like, listen, I think I have a video of it.
This is gonna remind me to stay focused in life. You know? Okay, I'm keeping this actually very symbolic.
And then afterwards, as the crowd was like clearing up, I see this old lady putting on her shirt and she's not wearing a bra. I'm like, was that you? And she's like, hell yeah, it was me. And that just made the whole situation so much better that it was some old lady who threw her bra on stage. That was amazing. The next show I went to was 5 Seconds of Summer. Honestly, I'm not really that into their music, but I'm very much into Luke Hemming's face. So I went for that. And again, it was a really fun concert. It was hilarious. It was good. It was a fun time too. And then the next show after 5 Seconds of Summer was the second time I saw 21 Pilots. Yeah, I have a lot of emotions about this show. It was a really shitty venue, to say the least, and I almost got to meet Josh, but I didn't. But that's a whole other story on its own. I stayed with Julia in her dorm the night after, and then the next morning when I drove home, I just bawled the entire time. I was over emotional. I was so close to meeting Josh, and I didn't get to. But that's okay. I got years ahead of me, and I'll eventually meet them, I hope. But yeah, that show was just so good. The old song medley, I have no words for how emotional that made me. Goner Live, besides certain things not working out, I met so many cool people in line because I was doing the like tour diary thing, and I really love doing that, and I'm definitely gonna do that again for the June show. And yeah, I just love 21 Pilots. So then the next show, this was pretty impulse. I wasn't gonna go because I didn't have anybody to go with, and I wasn't 100% sure of a drive there, but then very last minute things worked out and I met somebody there, and it was such a good show. We were front row, and I danced on stage with them, and it was a little nerve-wracking, but it was a lot of fun. That was just such a cool experience, and I'm really glad I got to do it. Man, that was such a good show. These next 3 shows all happened within a week. My friend Zara, who I met at 21 Pilots, she came with me to all of them, and We had a hoot, and again, I met so many people in all of these at all of these shows. I went to see Melanie Martinez. Okay, listen. There was when we okay. There's so many things that happened at this show. There was this old lady who was like somebody's grandma or something, and me and her were like beside each other the whole time, and she ended up just as close as I was, and she was wearing her jacket the entire time, and she was just in my way, and she was like grandma, and it was so funny. I've seen her at 2 shows after that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I should worship her for being an old lady at a show or just be annoyed because she was in my way the whole time. During Melanie Martinez, it was me, this lady, and then Zara. Me and Lindsay went to Toronto because Scott Helman was doing this show in the middle of a mall for free, and then we went there and it was like very cute and intimate, and we got to meet him afterwards, and it was awesome. A week or so after that was Marina and the Diamonds, and I was so excited to do this because the first time I saw her, things did not go as I wanted it to, and things went perfectly for this one. It was so good, and she's so cute, and she has the best fucking outfits ever. My heart just melts thinking about her. Then the day after that, we went and saw Halsey, and yeah, that crowd was pretty insane. I had a really, really good time though. I met a lot of people there, and Whip Team official! And then afterwards I actually got to meet her, and she was so cute, Kate. I was just gonna take like a regular hugging photo with her, but then she came out wearing a 21 Pilots sweater, so I'm like, fuck it. Halsey, can you and I do the 21 Pilots symbol? And she's like, hell yeah. And then we had a funny little conversation because we always do like the hand thing wrong. I don't even know which way it is. Is it this way? But we were both talking about how we do it wrong, and then, I don't know, we were laughing, and she's so cute, and our heads were touching, and oh. So then after Halsey, this concert, Lindsay and I went to go and see Scott Helman, but he was actually just the opening act. We didn't want to see the headliner, so we just went for Scott Helman. After that, we went out and met him again. So when I saw Scott Helman, that was end of November. My next concert was this past March, the end of March, so just a little over a month ago. And I saw Melanie Martinez again, met up with my Whip Team official. I hate doing this, but it's funny. So I met up with my friends there, and that show was bomb. And then a few days after that, I went to a concert by myself and did not meet up with anybody for the first time, like literally just went to a concert by myself. And I went and saw the Zolas. And if you don't know them, you should really check them out and listen to their album, Ancient Mars. So good. It was kind of weird being there alone, and it was also a 19+ show. So I felt like a child there because I was definitely among the youngest, but it was still really good band. Then after that, I saw 21 Pilots in Ottawa. Just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to get into the details. I didn't cry after this one though. It was just so good. I love them. So that was my latest concert, and I have quite the lineup for this upcoming summer. I'm telling you, I have so many stories from all of these shows, and I'd love to go through it, but as you can tell, there's just not enough time to do that. So I'm gonna go and try and edit this now. And then my mom's gonna come home and cook me some steak. So yeah. Ooh, let's do a thing. Okay. I'm gonna be one of those YouTubers. So those are all my concerts. Comment below your concerts and any of your favorite concert memories. I'd like to read them. I think it'd be fun. I just love concerts, okay? Just